Hey guys, and welcome to another paper specs comparison video, and today we're going to be comparing the new Galaxy S7 Edge versus the last year's S6 Edge and the S6 Edge Plus. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and start off first of all with the display. Now of course you know that all these Galaxy models here that I'm talking about are the Edge models, so the display will be curved from both sides. And if we talk about the display size on all these phones, the Galaxy S7 Edge has a 5.5-inch display, which is a bump from the last year's 5.1-inch display of the S6 Edge here. And also there was a S6 Edge Plus model from the last year that they released, and that had the display size of 5.7. Now, if we talk about the resolution, all these phones are having a Quad HD Super AMOLED display, so you get roughly about almost 500 plus ppi on all these displays, so they are pretty gorgeous, especially when it comes to sunlight. Very nice dark colors we have. If we talk about the build quality of these phones, all these phones are coming with metal plus glass combination, of course, which means that they are premium and you are paying well money, you know. They're worth the money when it comes to the build quality. And also we have a bunch of different colors available: black, white, and there's a gold color also. So this is the Galaxy Note 5, by the way, and you can see here this is how the gold color looks like. So also if we talk about the thickness here on these phones, the S7 Edge actually is more thicker, around 7.7 millimeter, compared to the Galaxy S6 Edge. It is of course now way thicker, 7.1 on the S6 Edge, and compared to the S6 Edge Plus, it is also, you know, it's even crazy to think, you know, that they made the S6 Edge Plus like around 6.9 millimeter in terms of thickness. Also they have included some new things with the design. First of all, the new S7 Edge and the Galaxy S7 are using Gorilla Glass 5, and also they are certified by IP68, you know, they are water and dust resistant. And also they have the SD card slot option for the storage expansion. Now that is a really good thing from Samsung, because with the Android 6.0 Marshmallow, you have the ability to turn your external memory into your internal memory. So that is really nice, and that is, you know, something that I think that this is actually the most important thing that every smartphone manufacturer should do, you know, to have this SD card ability available and made available for their phones. And of course there's no SD card slot on the S6 Edge and the S6 Edge Plus, and also they are not waterproof and they use Gorilla Glass 4. So yeah, with the Gorilla Glass 5 you get a little bit more better protection. Also we get this new feature called as always on mode, or always on feature, you know, which basically displays the time and your notification count all the time, so you don't really have to press the power button or home button to check your notifications and all that. And that's really nice, and that is really a battery friendly feature, which is something that will not be coming to older Galaxy phones, so sorry, no. Also in terms of the processor wars, now they have Snapdragon 820 plus 4 GB of RAM on the S7 and the S7 Edge. If you live in a different region, you might be able to have the Exynos variant, which is the Exynos 8890. But nonetheless, you know, you get almost what they are saying is that the new Galaxy S7s and the S7 Edge processor is actually 60% faster than the Galaxy S6 and the S6 Edge Plus in terms of the GPU performance. And also if you talk about the CPU performance, you get around like 30% boost. So I mean, my Galaxy Note 5 has Exynos 7 octa-core chipset, and it's pretty awesome chipset. You know, you can pretty much do anything, pretty much run any game you want. So it's you know, the S7 Edge will take the power to the next level. So yeah, but RAM management wise, we had this issue with Samsung phones. So even though we get 4 GB of RAM on the S6 Edge here and the S6 Edge Plus, the S6 Edge has 3 GB of RAM, so just want to correct that. So yeah, even though we get these high amount of RAM, it doesn't really matter, because you know, the RAM issue is going on where you open up some applications, like more than 5 or 6 applications. Those applications will be closed in the background, so you don't really get that true multitasking experience. But I really hope that they should fix it with the S7 and the S7 Edge. Otherwise, it's gonna be total waste. Also, if we talk about the software, we get Android 6.0 Marshmallow version on all these models here. They updated the S6 Edge and the S6 Edge Plus. If not, then the update will be right around the corner. So of course S7 Edge and the S7 are coming built in with the Marshmallow update. Also with the new Marshmallow software, they have included things like the game launcher app, which is really nice because you you get like new features like when you're playing games, the power button and the volume buttons, those buttons will be disabled so that if you can't really accidentally press those buttons. So yeah, it's gonna increase your gaming performance a lot. There's also the Vulkan API, a new sort of gaming gaming engine that they're gonna be using, so that's gonna increase the graphics and increase the possibilities of having more console quality like graphics. So it's gonna be more awesome stuff. In terms of the camera, now the Galaxy S7 and the S7 Edge actually have less megapixel, which is 12 megapixel compared to the S6 and the S6 Edge Plus, which are coming with 16 megapixel camera on the back. Now basically it doesn't matter how many megapixels there are because the thing that matters is the sensor size. Now we have f1.7 aperture size on the new S7 and the S7 Edge. It basically increases the quality of low light image almost at 50% more compared to the last year's model. So that's what Samsung is saying, and they really improved it, and they even showed us a comparison with the iPhone 6s Plus, so you can see how much better the camera will be on the new S7 and the S7 Edge. On the front we get the same 5 megapixel camera. All these models of course are capable of recording a 4K video at 30 FPS, so that is also there, along with some things like slow motion videos and fast motion video. And also the camera UI, how the camera UI is being on the S7 and S7 Edge is pretty much the same compared to the last year, so you don't really have any difference there. You get your Pro mode where you can tweak the ISO and white balance and all those kind of stuff. Also, if we talk about the battery, we get 3600 milliampere cell with the Galaxy S7 Edge here, which is insane because that is even bigger than what we have on the S6 Edge Plus and the Galaxy Note 5. So that's gonna increase the battery performance a lot, and along with the software optimization. And with the normal S6 Edge, you just get this 2600 milliampere battery, which is certainly not that impressive. I mean, I do personally own a Galaxy S6, so you have to connect the charger every single day if you use it for medium to high-end use. And they also bumped the battery for the normal Galaxy S7 from 2600 to 3000. Now you get almost the same size of the battery as the Galaxy Note 5 and the S6 Edge Plus. So you can also expect the better battery out of these new S7 Edge and the S7 models. Lastly, if we talk about the price, it's expected that these S7 and the S7 Edge will cost above $600, 600 to maybe like 750, in between this price range. S7 Edge will be more expensive, and of course if you live in US you will have the option to get it from carriers and all that. But where I live, Pakistan, I'm gonna be getting these phones of course unlocked, so they will be costing me in between this price range. And these phones, the S6 Edge, they are available for in between $500 and $600, so of course the price will drop for these models also. So now the question is it worth the upgrade from these models to these models? So now if you have the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus and you want to upgrade to the S7 Edge, the things that you're gonna get is that you're gonna get the you're gonna get like a waterproof body. You're also going to get a micro SD card slot for storage expansion, which is really great to take the full advantage of the Marshmallow update. You're also going to get a better camera, which is performing almost like 50% better than the last year's camera on the S6 Edge. You get better, overall low light condition shots. You're also going to get a better CPU and GPU performance. Also, there is an always on mode, and there is a better battery life performance, of course, with both S7 and the S7 Edge models. So with the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus, the only advantage you have is a 5.7-inch curved display, and also the curved display on the S7 Edge will allow you to have the ability to, you know, put like third-party apps also there on the side. So yeah, I think definitely from the S6 Edge Plus, it's worth upgrading to the S7 Edge, not the Galaxy S7, because the S7 has just a 5.1 inch display. So that can be a little bit more smaller than expected. So if you have the Galaxy S6 Edge or the S6 Edge Plus, I think you should upgrade to S7 Edge, which is, I think, the best one. Personally, I'm gonna be you know, thinking about getting the S7 Edge for myself, you know, for my daily usage as my main phone. So yeah, that is just a full paper comparison between the Galaxy S7 Edge versus the S6 Edge / S6 Edge Plus. So yeah, just gave you my thoughts on whether you should buy them or not. I really think that it's these new Galaxy phones are, you know, really worth it. I mean, they are really worth it, and they did some really nice improvements overall. From the Note 5, I recommend you that you should upgrade to S7 Edge, or you should wait for the Note 6. See you guys in my next video. Peace out.